Razor-thin margin separated the two candidates in the Atlanta mayoral race, with Keisha Lance Bottoms edging out Mary Norwood by just 759 votes. It's hard not to contest that race has been a pivotal point in the election. Both candidates are city council members. Both support progressive policies, but one is black and the other is white. Tim President and Dr. Kendra King Moment are with us tonight. And I want to start here in this whole race discussion. And it's the words of Keisha Lance Bottoms herself last night when she came out to speak.
For all the little girls out there, you need somebody to believe that you're better than your circumstances. I want you all to remember that black girl magic is real. And across this city, we got black girl magic, we got black boy magic, we got white girl magic, we got white boy magic. We have brown girl magic, brown boy magic, and everything in between.
All right, so is the race for mayor of Atlanta, is it all about race? Is the race about race?
Absolutely not. I think that was one moment in time where she shared she was trying to encourage people, and it may be being disproportionately taken out of context.
Do you agree, Tim? Do you think that the race really had nothing to do with what happened here?
No, I mean, I think race was a major factor. And, you know, most people don't like to think that they vote along racial lines, but we know that people are, you know, moved by race.
I'm going to say several of my friends were not really up on who the candidates were, what they stood for, but they said, but I'm going to vote for Keisha because she's brown.
Sure.
So do you find that people just vote based on just because somebody mirrors them or looks similar to them?
Well, again, in politics, we have something called symbolic politics. It's the notion of I see myself in you. So for some people, that did resonate. But I think to say that's the only reason why people voted for Keisha Lance Bottoms, I think that doesn't give credence to who she's been. And then those intelligent people...
But it's not just who voted for Keisha Lance Bottoms, it's who voted for Mary Norwood. I want to show you something.
Yeah.
You mentioned the South Side. Let's take a look at the map of the voting from last night. The blue is Mary Norwood in the north, and the south is Keisha Lance Bottoms. Now, I want to show you something else, a side-by-side of the two rooms that the candidates were in last night. Guess which one is Keisha Lance Bottoms and which one is Mary Norwood?
You tell me.
To me, it's obvious.
Yeah.
You've got predominantly white people on the right side with Mary Norwood, predominantly African-American people with Keisha Lance Bottoms. So why is that in Atlanta like that?
I mean, I think there are a lot of issues that are in the city that we still brush over, or we kind of put a Band-Aid on it. Race is one of those issues. The fact that there's a north-south divide in our city speaks to what those two rooms look like. And I think that not only politics, but a lot of our culture in the city is racialized.
If their voting records are pretty much identical, then how do you choose between the two of them? Does it come down to race?
I don't think it's race. I think, well, let me speak for me personally. For me personally, race was one of many factors, but my candidate didn't make it to the runoff, right? So from there, I had to do research. And then I had to ultimately, I didn't vote until 7 p.m. last night. That's how conflicted I was, okay? And so I think that 715 votes right now that they're saying is the difference is just how narrow this was in the hearts and minds of people that weren't racialized by all the racial issues.
All right, well, I appreciate your input, and it's not over yet, but we'll see what happens when and if there is a recount. Appreciate it.